Hi all, welcome to challenge 1 of PySpark and SQL coding challenges series, right? This is the very first challenge I'm putting in, okay? And you might think that this is the very common interview question that is getting asked, right? What is new in that? But you continues watching this video and you will see more insights, right? Though you are experienced, I think you will understand more and more in depth, okay? And this is, I think, one of the series I said which I'll be bringing as extension to my PySpark series. Okay, so this is the series I'm starting as extension. Here we will practice also and we will understand in-depth advanced concept also, right? Internal workings also. Okay, fine. Now in challenge 1, this basically challenge statement is we have data set having columns, right? Having columns, okay? Employee ID, employee name, employee salary and department ID, right? Department ID, yes, okay, as its column, okay, having employee ID, employee salary, employee name, department ID as its columns. The challenge is to find out fourth highest salary per department, okay. This question you will see it is like they're asking multiple times in the interview, right? Now, the next thing in the challenge is if there is a tie, that is, if there are multiple employees with fourth highest salary, we want all those employees to be present in the output in the ascending order of their names, okay. So if there is a tie, okay, I want all those employees to be present in the output, okay, and their order should be ascending order of employee names, right? Okay, now the thing is basically here what we have to do is we have to find fourth highest salary per department. That means first thing is we have to use windowing aggregations, right? We have to use window aggregations. That is first thing that we have understood. We have to partition based on department, right? Partition based on department, right? Window aggregations we can use there are three: row number, right? Rank and dense rank, right? We'll see which one to use and why, right? That we'll see. Now, partition based on department and order based on salary, right? DESC, let's say, descending order based on salary, okay? There is one hidden thing, okay? What they are saying, we want all employees to be present in the output in ascending order of their names, okay? So, another thing is, and okay, order based on employee name, right? Order based on employee name, right? That's what we understand, right? That's what on high level we are designing this solution, right? Now here, let's say now to the question is from this row number, rank and dense rank, which one to use, right? Let's consider the scenario of row number. Okay, let's say I have department ID 1, I have salary 1000, right? So department ID 1, I have salary 1000, right? Then 1, I have some employee having salary 2000, some employee having salary 3000, right? And some employee having salary, let's say, 4000, right? So in this case, my fourth highest salary is which one? It is actually this 4000, right? With, let's say, employee ID 4, anything, right? If I use the row number, right? Let's understand. If I use the row number, right? Rank and dense rank, right? What my row number will give? 1, right? 2, 3, 4, and 5, right? Let's understand what our rank will give. 1, 1, right? If you have still confusion on row number, rank, and dense rank, go back to my PySpark series and watch row number, rank, and dense rank. There I have clearly explained the difference, right? Here also I am trying to explain at high level, right? Here it will give 3, it is 4, it is 5, right? And what will be the results of dense rank? This is the first, this is the 1, this is the 2, this is 3, this is 4, right? These are results when we are partitioning based on department and ordering based on salary DESC. Okay, forget about this ordering based on employee name, right? That we'll see later on. Okay, but as of now, to get the fourth highest salary, this is what we had three options: row number, rank, and dense rank. And now we see dense rank is the most feasible option. Now here, see, if your data, if you know that your data is not having any tie, right, you can go ahead and use row number or rank, right? But in case in future, if your data is getting few tie, right, let's say employee ID 1 is having 1000 salary, some employee is coming in future and having, getting same salary, right? In that case, your code is going to be the same, but your output will differ, right? You will not get your output properly here. In case if you use row number, you will get fourth highest salary as this one, 3000, which is actually the third highest salary, right? Same with rank, but with dense rank, though you get n number of ties, you will always get the correct output. Though your data change, right? Anything comes to your data, your solution is going to be the firm solution, right? Okay. Okay, so we have understood we have to use partition and then we have to use dense rank. That's it, right? That is how we have designed our solution. Okay, now there is interesting thing in the solution as well. Let's first go to the our databricks. Okay, this is free edition of databricks. Okay, I have one data set which I have created by myself, right? Let's quickly create the data frame. Okay, you all know by now how to create the data frame, right? What I have to do, I have to import types. Okay, I have to import function. Okay, import functions as f, right? Now coding is not the challenge, thought process is the challenge, right? And that we will solve in this series. Okay, now from pyspark.sql.window import window. Why to import window? If you still have confusion, do that revision from the pyspark series, right? Okay, let's quickly define the schema. Employee schema equals to struct type, right? Struct field. Okay, what are the fields? Let me use the database recommendations now. Okay, okay, uh, 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 okay, done, right? Struct type, struct field. Why it is giving red? Let's run and see if there is any error. What? No model named pyspark. Okay, pyspark, this should be pyspark. Okay, fine. Okay, so schema is created. Now what we'll do, we'll create the employee data frame, right? We know how to create employee data frame, right? empdf, we have to create data frame from python list, right? So that's why we are using this. Okay, spark.create data frame, and let's quickly just display, right? From code perspective, I might go a little fast here because this is something which we have already learned and done a lot of practice in PySpark series, right? So here we are developing the thought process, right? We are developing how to approach a problem and how to there are multiple tricks, right, that we will understand in this series. Okay, fine. So this data frame is created. Okay, perfectly fine. Now the first outcome that I am achieving is I'm going to find out fourth highest salary. Okay, I'm going to find out fourth highest salary, right? And I want all the employees to be present, right? This name I'll explain you, right? Name in ascending order. So what I'll do, let me uh, first define the window, right? emp, let's say highest salary window equals to window dot partition by what? Department ID, right? And then is the schema correct? Employee name, employee salary, department ID, correct? Okay, I think we have 5 departments over here. Okay, department ID, and then order by order by. Now you know F.desc, F.col, right? Department ID, right? I'm ordering based on the not department ID, it's employee salary, right? I want to find out fourth highest salary. That's why I'm doing F.desc, descending order of salary, right? I have defined a window. Okay. Now EMP fourth, sorry, not third, fourth highest salary DF equals to EMP DF dot with column, right? What I'm trying to use, I'm going to use dense rank, let's say salary, okay? And F dot dense rank, right? Dot over which window? This window that I have defined, right? This window, right? And next thing what I have to do, I have to filter all the records where this dense rank salary equals to 4, right? Equals to F dot lit 4, right? And then what I'll do, I'll select, right? I have to select only 4 columns. For example, F dot col, right? All these 4 columns I have to select. That's it, right? Employee fourth highest salary DF dot display, right? Let's run this. I hope our code is correct, right? Because we are solving only this part as of now, the fourth highest salary. And if there are tie, we want all employees to be part of that, right? This ordering in we will see in the end, right? Okay. Now see for department ID 1, right? We have 2 employees having fourth highest salary. For department ID 2, we have only one. Department ID 3 also one, 4 also one, 5 also one. Let's verify this for all the departments, right? We have data with us. Okay, let's do one thing. Let me copy this, right? We'll verify if our answer is correct. It's kind of, let's say, uh, unit testing we are doing. Okay, let's do some unit testing. Okay, employee highest salary DF, what I have to do, let me remove everything, right? Let me remove all these things. Okay. Oh, I have to just a second. I have to filter for department ID 1, right? F dot call department ID equals to just a second, equals to F dot lit 1. I'm just filtering for department ID 1 because I want to verify if my answer is correct, right? And what I'll do, I'll just order by F dot call employee salary, right? Employee salary, and I'll have to do the ordering in descending order, right? To find the fourth highest salary. Okay. Now see, for my department ID 1, this is my first highest salary, second highest salary, third highest salary, and for fourth highest salary, if you see, I have 2 employees, right? So dense rank, it has assigned 4 to both of them. It has assigned 4 to both of them, right? Now what is the window we have defined? Let me just copy this window here, right? Let me just copy this window also here, right? So yes, okay. Now fourth highest salary I have seen for my department ID 1, that is correct, right? That is perfectly fine. This is how right we are doing kind of unit testing. Okay, let's say department ID 2. What is the fourth? There is only one. See, now third highest salary, it has 2, right? It has 2 employees having third highest salary. Fourth highest, it is 2000. Perfectly fine, right? So our solution is working as expected, right? Now what I have to do is, like if I have multiple employees, right? Here in case of department ID 1, I have multiple employees as part of my result, right? So what I have to do, I have to just order by. So here in solution you might see it is ordering, right? But that is not correct, because we have not placed any ordering based on my employee name, right? So what I'll do order by based on F dot call, right? employee name, right? Let me run this. Okay, and now see employee name, and I think I have to put department also. Let me do f dot, or I'll put department. So all department ID 1 will have at one place, department ID 2 will have at, right, same place. F dot call, let's say department ID, right? That is okay. So all department ID I'll have at one place. See employee 10, right? This is the in order it is coming at first, and employee 20 will come second, right? Okay, now I think we have complete solution, right? That is okay. But the question remains, okay, see, this is the part of the challenge, right? This ordering the employees in ascending order, it is part of the challenge, right? So, what is the reason we are doing ordering after, okay, after we are finding the fourth highest salary, right? Why we are not putting ordering over here in the window itself, right? What is the problem, right? I'll tell you what is the problem. See, this is the solution, right? We are getting for department ID 1, we have two employees, right? And for all the other departments, we have only one employee, right? Now, what will happen if I remove the order by from here, okay? And I put F.col, right? How I have to order? I have to order in ascending order, right? Let's see what will be the results now. Oh my god, for department ID 1, it is the only one record I'm getting, right? Something is happening, right? Something is happening at backend. Let's see what is happening. Okay, let me copy this here, right? And what I'll do, I'll look at it for department ID 1. Okay, we'll just understand what dense rank it is assigning, right? When I'm putting the employee name also here. Now, please understand this employee name is part of partition now, right? Earlier we had in partition department ID and order by employee salary. So department ID 1, right? Just a second. Department ID 1, okay? And the first highest salary is the partition, right? Department ID 1 and second highest salary is the partition, okay? I'll explain you here, okay? So what I'm doing here, let's say in the start, what I have done, I have placed only partition based on department ID and ordering based on employee salary, right? Descending. So here, what is partition? Partition is that department ID and the salary, right? For example, department ID 1, salary 1000, right? If I have multiple records for that, okay, it is going to be the same partition. So same dense rank is going to be assigned, right? Now, what I have done, I have added, right? I have added employee name also here, right? I have added employee name also here. So what has happened is, now if my department ID is there, the salary is there, and employee name is also there, right? So I have now department ID, okay, the maximum salary and employee name, right? Now, for example, if I have here employee name as Akshay, right, and here employee name as Ganesh, this is going to be my first partition because I'm sorting it in ascending order, right? So this is my dense rank 1, this is my dense rank 2, right? This is the trick, this is the thing, right? So if you are putting the sort on salary in descending order and employee name in ascending order, you are going to get inaccurate results for this challenge, right? Because it is considering that department ID, the salary, right, and that name, right, as one partition, right? If I remove employee name from partition, right, for me, this is the definition of partition, this is the definition of partition, so it will be one only, right? I hope that is clear explanation, right? That is the only reason why we have not placed employee name in the window, right? We have not placed sorting based on employee name in the window. Okay, let's see, right, what it is assigning. Okay, it will assign separate dense rank for these two, right? Because department ID 1, employee salary 2000 and employee 10 is one of the partitions, right? And this one, department ID 1, salary 2000 and employee 20 is another partition, right? That's how partition by works. I told you in PySpark series also, and here we have understood that in depth, right? So now if I remove employee name, right, and if I run this, for me, what is partition? Department ID and salary, right? So department ID 138,000. This is one of the partitions for me. This is second partition. This is my third partition, and this is my fourth partition, right? So it is assigning 4 to both of them, right? So this is the difference in the code. This is a difference in the results you will get when you have this type of challenge, right? So blindly just don't put your ordering column in partition by or in window, right? Prefer to order by, okay, after you get the results, like here, right? We'll have to order by, okay, F.col employee name, right? Do not put it at your window, right? As I said in the start, this problem, you will see fourth highest salary, very easy. No, but you will find this also very easily. Row number, rank, and dense rank, which one to use, right? But for this one, right, if there is a tie, you want all the employees to be present, and those employees you want in ascending order. This is the trick, right? This is where you can fall in trap of the interviewer, or not only interviewer, when you are working in your project, right? If you blindly put this ordering in your window, right, this is going to give you false result. This is going to break your unit testing, right? If you do that unit testing thoroughly, what we have done here, right, this way, right, then you will understand, oh, there is some issue, right? And then you will backtrack that, and you will remove the ordering from the window you are defining, right? Fine. I think yes, I have enjoyed this first challenge very, I have enjoyed it a lot. Okay. Because I got many insights from this. Okay. Going ahead, I'll not blindly put my ordering columns in my partition, right? I'll think twice, right? And to think twice, what is needed is the concept, right? Clear concept. Okay. And that we have got here. Okay. This is the extension I wanted to bring. Okay, to the next level of my PySpark series, right? Something different we have understood here, right? And now we are more cautious when we are doing PySpark coding or SQL coding. Now what is remaining? I think I have to solve this using SQL also, right? I forgot that. Let me solve this using SQL also. Okay, I didn't try that earlier. Okay, let's see. Create or replace. Sorry, create or replace temp view, right? Let me put employee, right? We have to use CTs here, right? That because we have the first. Okay, what I'll do, spark.sql, right, with spark.sql with t1 as, okay, select emp id, emp name, right? Then department id, salary, right? From, oh, I have to put here dense rank, right? Dense rank, okay, over partition by department id, order by employee salary, DESC, right? As, let's say, salary dense rank, right? Salary dense rank, okay? from employee, right? From employee. Now, what I have to do, where is this bracket I am closing? This is not the correct way to close the bracket. I have to close the bracket here, right? And now select star from, let's say, T1. There are some errors. It is showing red. Let's see what is the error. If there is any error, what it is saying, function is salary. Oh, this is EMP salary, right? And EMP salary. Let's see. Let's run this now. Okay, successful. Dot display. Be cautious. This is not the final solution, right? We have just assigned the dense rank now, right? The numbers now. So what we will do now? We will just select all these columns. Okay, select all these columns from T1. Okay, where where this salary dense rank, okay, salary dense rank equals to 4. Okay, order by employee name, right? Let's run this. Okay, see whatever results we have got using PySpark, same results we have got using SQL, right? Let me put dept ID also, so that I'll have all the departments at one place, so that you will understand it better. See, department ID 1, department ID 2, right? Now here we are again putting ordering, okay, after we do partition, right? If we put the ordering here, you better know what is happening, right? That's it. Okay, fine. So that was the first challenge I wanted to bring, right, to all of you, and I think it has given all of us, me also, a lot of insights, right? Continue enjoying this series. If you have any feedbacks, do let me know, okay, in comment section, or you can connect me over LinkedIn as well, right? Fine. I think that's everything for this challenge one. Do let me know how you are finding this challenge, right? Because this might feel very typical interview question, but it's not that way, right? There are many hidden things inside it which we must know, right? Because we are going to work on live project, our business, okay, is going to be dependent on us, right? So if we are blindly putting something in some code, that is going to hamper the final outcome, right? So let's be, let's understand in details, right? Let's be serious on what we are doing, what we are coding, right? Let's not put anything blindly in our code, right? Fine, that's everything. Thank you so much. I'll see you in the next challenge.